Good afternoon. Here we are outside on the veranda outside the Sunday school. Now, they used to teach here, the children, and I've still got one of their boards in there where they've signed and said, please don't rub me out. So that's inside. So I think it's quite appropriate that I've got Coco out here. See, he's got his hat on and he's recovered from eating all those leaves because I thought he was a bit out of it. So I might have had to leave it for another day. But anyway, he's interested because what we're doing now is we're hopefully doing WhatsApp with the kids, the youth that I work with in Compro, on and having contact with them because it's really hard for the young ones. I know I've got a young granddaughter who's finding it hard because they're used to, on the human development stage, of peer groups, and so for isolation for them is quite very demanding, more so than as we step up on the human development stage. But this is a period where the youth are really supported. So I think to build up trust first, and also then to, I'll just go through the steps because I want to keep my video short because the mind span is like that. We need to just get it out there. I use the colours and the birthday and numbers, the numerology and enneagram, which is what I've put together here, and to make fun learning. I've got it outside because we've had a couple of days of rain, and so to see the sun, you're getting the sun, the vitamin D, the fresh air. So Coco's really happy with that. So I found out Coco's birthday. Keep it simple. So it's the 10th of the 10th, 1971. So what you do, you add up 10 and 10 for the day and the month. That's 20. And then 1971 is another 10. That's 30. 7 and 1 is 38. So here's the number 38, which boils down to 3 and 8 is 11. So it's two number ones. So I must tell you, 11 is the master number. So in this lifetime, the life lessons are harder because you actually have to work through the one of being a helper and the needs emotional partners. So let me get back to Coco. And this is what dealing with the youth means. I asked Coco his birthday, so he gave me, he's a number 11. I explained he's a master number, but it's a little bit hard to digest at this younger age. So I say you're a number 2, 1 and 1 equals 2. Then I turn around and let him have a look at the board, which means he's a helper. But he also needs emotional partners, number 2. That makes sense. And it's ruled by Venus. So we'll work that one out first to keep it simple. So I asked him, I said, are you okay? Do you need to have other people with you? And he said, no, I'm all right. Hey, this is the ego speaking. I'm okay. I don't need anybody. I'm at this stage, especially with isolation. I don't need anybody. Okay, that's fine. So what I do then is ask Coco, well, Coco, must have been a time in your life when you really needed somebody. What about when you were from birth to 8? Did you need your mum then? And he thinks about it. He says, yeah, but that's a different story, isn't it? I said, well, no, you think about it. You needed your mum because Coco, what did she teach you during those young years? Oh, you're right, Sandy. You're right. She taught me where all the leaves were and how I could survive. And I only got down from the tree when it was safe. Okay. Oh, cool. So we're getting somewhere, aren't we, Coco? All right. Now, so that's okay to say you need and you can depend on someone. We all have to depend on somebody. So don't take it to heart. But as you get older, what you might need, and then you can come to me and tell me if you've got any problems, and I support you in giving you all the right tools to say, put some boundaries in. Or maybe you need to be assertive. They're the two main skills that you need to learn. Coco. So does that sound better? Are you okay with that? Yes, Andy. Thank you very much. Okay then. So that's just one lesson. And when I was teaching at Port Elliot Primary School, I was only there for half a day to present my talisman there, and I was astounded. This 12-year-old girl who was a number 3 achiever through success and failure. And I said, the teacher that was there said to me, "Oh, you can't do that. You can't say that she's been a failure." And I said, "Oh, well, I'll tell you afterwards, and this I'll tell to you the story." The young girl worked out that she wanted to find her mother's birthday, who worked out to be a number 5, an observer. And the story she told me, it resonated. And I said to the teacher, "Well, you have to speak the truth. You can't deny all these emotions. We've got them all. So the kids need to hear both polarities, happy, sad, good, bad. What's the problem there?" Anyway, I didn't get to go back to that school, but I gave them this because in Indigenous cultures, I believe we share. Now, anybody who has this information, I want to get it out there because people can put their own spill on it. This is my spill. It mightn't suit you, but you can change things. But I'm just trying to get a theme going, okay? So, from that day, and I knew that little girl got an answer because she told me her story. She didn't tell the teacher, she told me. And I said to her, "My darling, you are a success now because you've been able to convince your mother that she doesn't need to be changing when you're at this important part of school." So keep it simple, people, and be honest and truthful. So this is just my first lesson, so hope you enjoy. And Coco now, come on, darling. I'll put you back to bed. See you later.